The Carolina Panthers are back in action after their week off to the Northwest this week to take on the Seattle Seahawks, meaning they have to solve the Geno equation.
Rolls right, throws for the end zone. It is caught! Got him! DK Metcalf overpowering the Rams.
I told you last week that man is into those Burger King commercials. DK had his way with the Rams secondary. That game winner, part of his best overall 2022 outing in a way. 8 targets, 8 catches, 127 yards.
Smith loading up for Metcalf down the sideline, drops it in! Wow. DK Metcalf!
Smith also relies on Ty-Law. I don't know if anyone calls him that, but Tyler Lockett also rolls in off a C-note game. 9 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown for him in Week 13.
Open is Lockett down the sideline inside the 10, cuts back, touchdown, Seattle!
Dinging Carolina's defense successfully, dependent on Geno locating Waldo. Panthers have held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rating, really low yard per attempt and yard per completion figures.
Quick screen, threw it all the way back to the 1-yard line. Sam Franklin beats the blocker, makes a play.
Smith will watch the tape. JAYCEE Horn will be on someone. No reason to test him too often. Probably the most underrated corner of 2022.
Launches one deep downfield, and that's picked off at the 37-yard line. JAYCEE Horn.
Why not just find the guy with the red and white hat, worn by CJ Henderson most games? Whoever he's trying to cover, Geno may load up on. He's given up a rating of 109, almost 60 points higher than Horn's for context.
Taking a shot, and he makes the catch!
Smith should expect heat in the kitchen. Panthers have a pressure rate over the magic 30 line. Brian Burns at least 1 sack in 4 straight. He's still the Panthers' primary pass rush threat, has 10 bags.
Brian Burns coming around the edge here, and he's going to get that hand in there.
Panthers create that heat with the art of the blitz. They send an extra man over 35% of the time. Geno versus 5+, 100.5 rating, 5 TDs, not bad, eh?
And Geno Smith held it just long enough to cut that thing loose before taking a hit.
Panthers offense now sure seems to work best when it's a Foreman show, not Eric Deontay. Last game he played, over 100 yards rushing. Panthers won. Foreman with 4 100+ rush yard games now. Carolina 3-1 in those contests.
To the outside with room and into the end zone. Touchdown.
So the Hawks need to be able to play running backs like they did in Week 13, more so than they have in 2022. 4.6 a run allowed to running backs overall. Last week held both backs they faced to 3.5 or lower.
3rd and 1. Akers not going to get there. What a push by Al Woods up front.
If Seattle can bottle Foreman up, force the action to the passing game, it forces it to Sam Darnold. He helped beat the Broncos in his first 2022 game. No INTs, 1 touchdown, a +100 rating.
Darnold going deep for DJ Moore, and he's got it!
DJ Moore was relevant with Sammy D slinging it. 4 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown in Week 11.
Darnold for the end zone. DJ Moore has it, and yeah! That's a Panther touchdown!
Means he gets Seattle cornerback Tariq Woolen. He grabbed pick number 6 last week. That's number 1 in the NFL.
It is Rose in trouble, and it's intercepted! Tariq Woolen, pick number 6!
Yeah, it was against John Wolford, but he's still an NFL quarterback. And then Uchenna Nwosu sacked that NFL QB twice. He has 9 on the year now.
In trouble, Wolford. Down he goes! Nwosu and Brian Monet got to the quarterback.
There are other aspects to this matchup. A vanished Hawks rush attack. Kenneth Walker had a nice run last week, then got hurt. They've struggled along the ground over the last few weeks.
Tony Jones, the running back, and Jones doesn't go anywhere.
Give this the X Factor stamp then. The Panthers against the ground game, they've been prepping for Christmas all season long, giving out 4.6 yards per carry overall. Even more generous to running backs, 4.8 yards per.
He's off and running!
You're not going to trick any 12s. You can't paint this pig with enough lipstick to fool them into thinking they shouldn't nab this win. They're at home, too. Panthers have 2022 on their side, though. You tell everyone if that's enough in the comments section with a prediction. We'll leave you with those.